This morning I woke up with the excitement of filming a new video for my channel. Am I recording? Well, I just realized that I'm dressed like Mario. That's what you get today. Mario me! It's me! Mario! That's a great Mario, wow! Okay! Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Alexandre Bouchard and welcome back to Crafting Stories. Today, we are in fact going back in time to talk about my old projects. So, you're gonna have a backstory on all of these projects that you see in the back. But before we get into it, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody that followed me for the first time on the first video. That was incredible. Thank you to my friend, my close circle. I love you, and my family as well. It is quite exciting to find a support like that. Thank you guys, and let's get it on. Let's do this. Oh, let's do this. First one is the collage that you see in the back, on the right, on the left, on the video. The collage came to me in mysterious ways. I was really down on the pandemic stuff. I was searching new projects to do, but I didn't know what to do. I had 4 templates that I could play with. I was looking to paint, I was looking to draw, I didn't know. But I went to the bathroom and there was this journal about finances, and I found that the pages were really beautiful. It had a hue of pink, there were ads that were blue with the gloves and everything, and it spoke to me. The main theme of the journal was, if life gives you lemon, then make it lemonade. But I turned that into, here's our top recipes for lemonade. And I just had fun with it. Right, so there's a sentence that I really like in this collage that I just wanted to poke fun at numbers. It says, replace 25% even if you don't have all the ingredients in hand. Add 66% of new ingredients to the original recipe, which doesn't make sense. The visual of the thing is pretty great. I'm really happy with how it ended. Ew! One down. The house is a little project that I did for my D&D campaign that I'm building for the first time. I did it with a lot of help from Black Magic Craft. His YouTube channel is amazing for miniatures. He's a great inspiration for my channel as well. I will leave the link to his channel in the description below, so if you're interested to see more of this guy, go for it. He's amazing and I've learned so much with it. I'm really happy with this project. I don't know if I want to close it or if I want my players to see what's in it. I think I'm gonna leave it open for now, maybe close it in the future. So yeah, this is the house. Pretty simple, bricks. East Hollow is a city in the fictional world that I created. It's a comic book that I wrote. I'll tell you a little bit more a little bit later, because I have 2 characters that I did concept art for that. This is the first thing you see when you enter the city. I just wanted to play with something that was physical, a representation of what I had in my mind. A nice little neat thing that I can tell you about this project. What I use to do the pavement is black pepper. I just used black pepper and white glue, and every time I was working on this stuff I wasn't stopping sneezing because there was black pepper all the way, and it smelled like black pepper for 3 days to a week. It gave me confidence to go forward with the miniature. I think I have the skills to do so, and that's why I did the house. Next, the caves. The caves is my first try with insulation foam that you put into the walls. I just wanted to try something more organic. I used the little torch that we use for creme brulees normally, but this one is used to hold mountains and rocks and rivers and holes in the foam. I'm pretty happy with the finished product, but I think I can play with it a little bit more. But yeah, it's great. I love the caves. Next! The stickers cost me more than the chair. That's what makes it funny. I bought the chair first and then the project came by. Yeah, I think the chair, I just bought it because I found it beautiful and I wanted to do a project with it, but I didn't know what project, which project I wanted to do. But then the stickers came to my mind because I saw them on the internet and I just, yeah, let's do a sticker chair, and I need to do epoxy on it, and I'm gonna finish the back as well with the office logo. I love the chair. Tiles, that was a project that I did after I used medium for the first time. Oh, by the way, if you want to know about pouring medium, it is this marvelous product. This is really great to paint. I use this on this project, I use this on the project that you're seeing right now. This is also the thing that I use to do the water on the caves project. So yeah, the tiles is just a project that I wanted to do because I was taking the metro. Every time that I was sitting on the same bench every day to wait for the train to arrive, then the floor had this pattern, so I just wanted to point how beautiful this was, and I just accentuated the colors a little bit. And the funniest part about this thing is that I signed the wrong way. My signature is on the top left in reverse. Faces project. It surprised me when I did it. This chair is the first huge drawing project that I ever did. This was just me one night trying to draw and trying to work on my drawing skills. The first page that I did wasn't beautiful, like it was really ugly. So I worked on a blank page and I just started drawing squares. I put 2 eyes, drew a dot in each eye, eyebrows, mouth, a little line on the top, a little line on the bottom, and a little line on the side of the mouth. But then I did another square on the side and did it again. Yeah, I got excited and I did the whole page. And that was just before we moved in this place. When I arrived here, there was a bunch of stuff that was left out, but the chair was one of them. I just bought huge Sharpie at the dollar store, and that's what came out of it. I'll do something more with faces because I think it's a good design that I want to keep and I want to work on. I think faces can be whatever you want, and it's funny. You find faces that scares you sometimes. You find faces that makes you laugh. Then there's some stupid faces on this. Next one. This project is the project that gave me power of the pouring medium. That was a project that I wanted to do with my mom just for fun because she was taking painting classes. She was talking to me about what we could do with this, and I was like, Mom, let's do one. Let's do a big painting with this. And that's what we did. We tried a lot of stuff on this thing, did mistakes, we recovered those mistakes, just pour on the canvas. If you want more orange over here, you put more orange over there, you put more blue. It's a lot of fun to do. If you have like a great design that you want to keep, it's mostly impossible that you're gonna keep this design until the painting is dry. Let's go to Ollie and Her Majesty. Ollie and Her Majesty are the main characters of the East Halo story, and I love them to death. Ollie is really closed. I didn't want to talk to anybody. He's kind of the representation of what the color blue is to me, so that's why he's blue. The skin is blue. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of nice. Her Majesty is a badass with a samurai sword. She's wearing the nickname Her Majesty ironically. She doesn't want to be recognized as somebody higher than anybody else. She takes the moniker, but she doesn't want it. I won't tell you much about the story, but I'm really eager to show you. The Penny Project is also a project that I didn't see coming. We had a coffee table in my living room, and there were cracks in the wood and it was always getting dirty. It looked always dirty, so I really wanted to do something for a while with this. And then my parents were moving and they found like a big box full of pennies. It's not the most beautiful project, but it's a functional project and it doesn't get dirty now. The resin cured perfectly in my parents' garage, but some bugs got caught in it, so if you look closely you can see some bug's feet or an entire bug at one point. It's a table made of pennies with resin. The couch garden. Yeah, this is great. We had an old couch that was shedding leather pieces all over the place. It was disgusting. I destroyed the old couch and made a garden out of it. I used it for one summer and then I left the place because we had to move. It's a great garden. And we're now at the main project. Yeah, this project came in a special time in my life. I met a girl that was from Poland. She came to Montreal for 2 weeks and then I went there in Poland for 2 weeks. And but in between those 4 months I started the project. That was my love art piece for Montreal. I don't know if it was my subconscious telling me to stay here or just a goodbye to Montreal. So here's to you, city. It was a beautiful story, but I think it gave me a lot, and this thing is a part of this. So, yeah, that was it. That was my 13 projects that I wanted to show you. And then next week, we're starting on this project, the one that, you know, yeah, thank you, the arrow, nice. And then the Shittiest Collective is coming on the other video, but on the third video I'm gonna give you choices of projects that I could do, and you can choose. Maybe it will work like that, like I give you names, just titles, and then you choose what I'm going to create for the channel. I think that's a great idea. If you think it's not, then tell me, but we'll roll with that. We'll roll like that for now, and I'm pretty excited to start really crafting and showing you what I can do. Alright, goodbye everybody, and see you next Monday. Oh, by the way, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell for the notifications. Mario's out. See you next Monday.